we got this week's reading for, I don't remember the dates. I'm kind of doing this on a whim, I guess. So, this is where you pick a card pile, or you pick a bracelet or a color that you are the most drawn to, and we're going to tell you how this week goes, as well as advice. Of course, you have free will, everything is always up to you, but it'll just be advice from me to you. So let's start off with the pink pile. Let's see what we got. Oops. I feel like I do this every video. I'm always saying oops. Okay. All right. Okay. So, two words that I see or that I feel is you just want patience and tranquility, calmness and tranquility. Here I see someone that's going to trigger you, possibly, not in a bad way. Sometimes we need to be triggered. Why? Because it shows us what we need to work on. It shows us where we're the most vulnerable and what needs attention. I am reading this as being reflective on a past relationship, a past friendship, a past situationship, and moving forward, that you are no longer putting up with the BS. You are literally taking this big step, and it is going to get you that 10 of Cups feelings. That 10 of Cups feeling. It's going to require a lot of patience. It's going to require a lot of self-love, a lot of internal I see a lot of like internal conflict. If you're doing that way too much and you can't get out of your head, call a friend, because why not? That's what friends are for. I had one of my friends tell me, you cannot call me a friend unless you allow me to help you. And that speaks volumes in itself, because what are friends for? And if you think about it in the context of who you are, I know that you are a person that is most definitely open to like, hey, you can call me, and you truly mean that. And this is the time that whatever decision you make, that you have made or are going to make, it is what is best for you. And it's really just taking it one day at a time, one step at a time. Just know that you are making the right decision. And cool enough, we pulled the Patience Oracle card for how we're going to tackle this. And honestly, sometimes, yes, you want to be alone, but you also need company. So call your friend if you don't want to be alone, and just say, hey, I got a lot of stuff going on, but I don't know how to, I don't want to be alone. So just know that you have help. And don't be afraid to reach out for help. Never be afraid to reach out for help for your friends. And just be patient with yourself. And if you feel like you need to exercise your way out of this, in order to cope with the feelings, because that's what I have to do sometimes, is I have to work out. And then I have to talk it out with someone. But just know this week you are making the right decision. And if you haven't made that decision, make that decision. You know what's best for you. You know what you need. You know it's time to move forward. You know it's time to move on. Okay. Now let's go to our our next pile is our little chakra bracelet. And let's see what we got. All right. I see a new love coming in. And this feels, and it doesn't have to be a love of like romantically. This could be a love of like, you just love that person, like just who they are. And you could just, it just feels like an old soulmate. And you're kind of looking, I don't know if you're looking at them with like, man, I wish I could be friends with them, or looking at your past relationships, friendships, and kind of dwelling instead of acting. And tell this person how you feel. Tell this person, just be honest, because it could feel like this person has been cycling through your life in and out, or this type of, I don't want to say personality, but I guess personality. And this individual is a person that will hold your truth and respect your truth and honesty. And they'll be reciprocal because they feel the same. So take your time. Great things take time. There's no need for rush. There's no need for, life goes fast, yes, but it's this type of connection that you want to slow down. You want to enjoy, but you also want to nurture. You want to take good care of it. And just cherish this person and speak your truth. Don't hold back. Of course, filter what you say. Don't let it be like something wild, out of pocket. But it's a new connection. It's a new connection, but it's nostalgic. So they feel like home. So take that. Don't doubt yourself. Don't do that to yourself. That's all I got for that card pull, and that's a nice card pull. All right. Let's go with this last one that we got. A red pile. Okay. I had already felt a good amount of feelings with this that y'all need to, or y'all should think about things that are out of your control. Yes, you are going through a very difficult ending. You are going through a difficult situations, but you have to understand that you can't control everything. You can only control how you respond to things. You can't control people's reactions. You can't control your environment. You can't control a lot of things as much as you want to. If you want to throw a fit about it, that's cool. But don't aim that fit towards someone who is justified in their actions. Like if I hurt your feelings and you tell me, hey, you hurt my feelings, I can't get mad at the fact that they are telling me that they are expressing that I hurt their feelings. They have every right to feel the way they feel. But understand that there is a difference between, like, don't how do I phrase this? Just because you are expressing yourself, or if they come at you a certain way, don't take it personally. they are trying to make this connection work. They are coming to you because they feel hurt, but know that you feel the exact same way too. And sometimes it's just not working. Like between you and the other person, y'all have tried multiple times, and it's time to make the decision to reflect and reflect on you, on yourself. And if someone is trying to go, let them go. If it's yours, it'll come back. But do not, how do I say this? Just know your worth. Reflect on who you are, on what it is you want in this lifetime, on what it is, who you want. You could feel like you manifested this, is how I'm reading this, is you probably feel like you either spoke it into existence or whatever. You didn't. Just let it go. What I'm getting out of this is manifest something for yourself, as in, who do you want to be? What do you want to put into this world that's solid, that's definite, that's you? Don't hold on to something that is trying to go. Don't do that to yourself. For this one, the oracle we have, oh, you can't see it, is surrender. Surrender to the process of transformation. Surrender to just letting it go, letting that relationship go, letting that job go, letting that friendship go. Know your worth. Know that you are loved. Know that there are better things to come. There's always something better to come. And whenever we have this, it's because we're making room for something beautiful to come through. So that's all. Actually, let me see. With this specific card pile, go work out, lift heavy, don't hurt yourself. Or it's going to require some heavy lifting. Some people, you're going to feel like when you want to run, I suggest lifting something heavy, channeling that anger into doing some deadlifts, into just focusing on your muscles, or hitting a punching bag. So just, that's all I got for y'all this week. And we'll get through this together. It is one day at a time, one step at a time, and y'all got this.